Hello, thank you so much for joining us. This is Truth TV's Conrado show, and on this show, we discuss issues relating to our purpose here on earth and then also our passion that we need in order for us to advance that purpose, and then the power that God has given us for us to be able to achieve our purposes on earth. And that is what we are here to do today, again, on this wonderful edition we're about to have on the Conrado Show. The show is brought to you in association with the Conrado Group, which is a group that deals with personal development. If you want to be guided and you want to be developed, you want to be advised on different things that you would love to do, we are the right people to talk to. And then also, if you want to travel abroad and you want to take some of the international exams like IELTS, TOEFL, SAT, GRE, GMAT, we are the ones to talk to. If you are a nurse, you want to relocate abroad and work, you need to take the International English Language Testing System in order for you to go there. We are the masters in this game, over 15 years of experience in teaching this course, and we've trained several nurses to go abroad to fulfill their dreams. And then also, we are doing a lot of services with multimedia, which means that if you are interested in having a photo shoot or video recordings of your program, we are the ones to talk to. We can do that for you at a very affordable price. And then this show is also brought to you in association with Heritage Christian University College. We are in Amasaman here in Accra, and we offer programs in IT, that's information technology, in business administration, and then theology. We also do short courses. We can do ICA tutorials here, and then also you can do short media courses, and then you can perfect your skills in graphic design, in camera operating, in video editing, and TV and radio presentation and co. You can get in touch with us 020 67 30 38 2. We'll be right back after this break.
What I look forward to when I enter a private university are their facilities. Heritage Christian College has one of the best ultra-modern libraries. The library has professional staff to welcome and assist you when using the facility. For security, lockers are assigned to every student to keep their bags and gadgets as they use the library. To boost relaxation, comfortable couches are stationed at the center of the library so you can stretch when tired or read newspapers and journals that are in constant supply. Private carols and peaceful atmosphere are features of the HCC library with air conditions at every corner to refresh you. The library is stocked with current and relevant books for learning, and they are neatly arranged for easy identification. Fast internet connectivity with modern computers to make research and finishing of assignments are accessible by all students. There are electronic books and facilities that can be accessed on and off campus. Last but not the least, high quality reprographic equipment including printers, photocopiers, combining machine, and many more. Choose HCC and get access to this ultra modern library.
Today on the Conrado Show, we are bringing you a very interesting discussion on cybersecurity, cybercrime, and things that go on in the cyberspace that you may not be aware of, but may be a threat to you. And we have someone who is a managing consultant in a cybersecurity company called Senasoft Consult. He is the person of Mr. James Senanu to engage with us on this particular discussion. We are talking about cybercrime, what you must know and be safe. James, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Senior. Nice
great.
meeting you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you on my show.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me a bit about you, or give me a background of who you are. What testimony do you have to inspire our young people, first of all, before we get into the discussion of cyber security and cybercrime?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Conrad. It's a pleasure meeting you. I think I've been following you at your GBC days.
Oh,
And then link up on Facebook.
yes,
And
yes,
so here we are.
exactly.
Thanks for the invitation. We
It's a
are
pleasure.
grateful. Yeah. Yeah, man. How do I put it? The testimony to
Yeah.
the young ones,
Yeah.
up and young ones coming. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. It is if you have a purpose
Yes.
and a dream. I was not born into a Christian home. I was not born into a home where there are silver spoons. We fed with a stick spoon. And
Yeah.
so it's a hustle, a journey of hustle.
Yeah.
But by God's grace, we've come this far. In fact, before I even heard of Christ, God has revealed himself to me
I see.
and has shown me what he wants to do with my life. So at a point in the year, late 1990s, when one of our sisters went to Pando, the husband followed her to come and marry her. That's where we know about church.
Okay, I
Yes,
see.
and when we got to know Christ. But before then, God has revealed himself to me.
Where were you? Where were you?
I was
born
living
or-
at a farm place. I was born actually in Akosombo,
Okay.
but moved to a farm place. Yeah, that's where I lived, grew up to my GSS before I moved to
I see.
Pando. So between that period, there is nothing like Christ. But before then, because God existed, and then
Yeah.
he knew us, he formed us even when we were clothed in our mother's
Exactly.
womb. He revealed our purposes to
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
even before we are being spoken to about him. And so I grew up, I actually started taking care of myself, paying my school fees from class 4.
Oh, how do you do that?
Yes, how do you do that? Yes, you go fetch firewood,
Yeah.
we go sell, we make money, then I pay my school fees.
Interesting.
My parents got separated at my tender age. I could remember I was at 7. I have to live with my brother. Thank God for his life and the wife. Yes, regardless of what it is for God's purpose.
Yeah.
Joseph Barry meant they meant it evil, but God's intention and purpose was that he must pass through that stage so that he become a savior to his generation.
Yeah.
So I had my primary education at a farm place. I moved to Pando for my JSS. I completed JSS in the year 2000. But because of the hassle, I have to all the stages have to wait for a year or two before I proceed. So going to secondary school was a miracle. It was a real miracle because after JSS, all my friends were gone and I was in the house.
I see.
I have to take up a computer course. I finished. We're doing something for the man. Nothing. So one day I was there and my pastor was passing. I was holding my cheese. You know, when they say you are not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
So he saw me and said, "No, you don't have to be doing that." And he realized, he said, well, he took a step away. Then he came back. But did you pass your exam in Jesus? I said, "Yes, I did." They said, "Okay, go and pick a form." So that was where the miracle started.
I see.
So I started my secondary school at that. And that's after
Where
waiting
was
in the
that?
house for 2 years. That was in 2000
Where?
in Pando.
Which school?
Pando Technical Institute.
Interesting. What did you study?
I did business.
Okay.
Yeah. So I picked the form. I started. Year 1, second year before we came back to school. I was told I had a scholarship.
Okay. Wow.
It was a real hassle,
Yeah.
even taking that period. Scholarship. So I was in a day. I was a day student, but I have to move to the boarding house. And that is where the miracle started.
Yeah.
And thanks to all my teachers who groomed me.
Yeah.
Immediately I got to the boarding house, the senior house master said no. He took care of me. He took me and he was monitoring my step.
I see.
So when we get to the 3rd year, before we get to the 3rd year, he said you have to stand for the student prefectship.
Oh.
And in our school, there is an unwritten rule that if you are a first year day student, when you come to the boarding house the second year, you cannot be a prefect.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
the
You were
people
disqualified,
protested.
but yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
still
pro-
you made it.
yeah, they protested against it. And you see, sometimes we just have to allow
Yeah.
the laws of nature
Yeah,
to take its
yeah,
course.
exactly.
So we contested all my our SU members, our SU our SP then was a SU president.
Okay.
So in the SU, they grew up because there was that time there was notoriety on campus in the year 2000, 2005, thereabout. Bullying, if you have ever been to a technical school, Pando Technical School,
I see.
that is where the bullies are bred. And so, because the system at that time want to remove that bullying system, they wanted to groom people with the heart and mind of God.
Okay.
So we started from the SU. So our prefect, they root for us. So we were 3 contesting for the senior prefectship. So, and then I was in the minority. You know, it's a technical school. So all the guys are in the technical business were few and coming from a day to the board. So they said no. We were reading the manifesto. At that time we had read a course on how do you call it, business or law of contracts. And to every law there are exemptions. So at the day of my manifesto, I read the manifesto, and then they put a question to me that you know that you cannot be a senior prefect when you live in a day from your first year. I say yes, that is true. But to every rule, in every law of contract, there are exceptions. So that doesn't matter about what we are to offer to our society. So lo and behold, the election was held. I didn't win.
Oh.
So that was in the last term to the vacation of our second year. So before we vacate actually, in a week to vacation, you know, that time, that period, exam is going on, and everybody take the law to their own hand. So the one who won the senior professorship misconducted himself actually. Ooh. He bullied people who went to prep and came late.
I see.
You know, it's a T-square school.
Yeah. What does that mean?
T-square, you know, is a technical school, drawing. T-square we use in
I now connect.
Yeah, so he bullied the students, and then the school authorities said, no, this is what we want to take care of. So before we go on vacation, he was deposed.
I see.
So when we came back, I was a third. So the one who was second, who was also SU member, became the senior prefect, I became his assistant. Oh, okay. So that is how God works his things. Sometimes we can't fight it.
Of course.
Yeah, so...
So from Pando Technical, you went to university, or you went to...
Yes, from Pando Technical, I went to IPMC.
Okay.
Work, you know, the hassle is there.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to struggle to take care of all those things. So I didn't go back to university immediately. I have to wait for almost 2005 to... I went to university in 2013. So that's a period. But I was working. Yeah. I was working.
In IT field?
No, not in the IT field. It was in administration, but I was also managing a system, a database. Yeah, so it was still, So even though I was in administration, I was still playing the IT role. Yeah. So
and then you went to university proper when?
Yes. That was in the year 2003.
13, you mean?
13, rather, 13. Sorry.
Where was that?
At Brookcrest University College.
Great. Yes, and then you did what program?
I did IT.
And then masters?
Masters, I did my masters at GIMPA in cyber security and digital forensic.
Okay, that's a new course, right?
Yeah, it's a new domain.
GIMPA.
Yes, it's a
you were which batch?
Second batch. Yes, my batch was the second batch
of that particular program.
Interesting. Before then, I think KNUST was running the same program. Yeah. So I think I attempted applying for KNUST. That was 2001. But I didn't get it.
2010, you mean?
No, that is 2021.
Yeah,
2021.
Yeah, the years are now.
Yes, so 2020, latter part of in the middle of 2021, I realized GIMPA was also offering the same course, so I applied there and then I got it. So
interesting.
Yeah.
So your field of work has been in the first of administration and then database management. To IT. Okay, great.
Yeah, along all the line, I was still playing that role. I was still I knew that IT is a domain I have to pursue. In fact, in my project work at the first degree, I did information security. So I knew the path to take. Yeah. So I did my project was on information security. So cyber security threat and threats and vulnerability. That was my study area.
Interesting. So let's now zoom into that conversation.
Yeah.
And so cybercrime is a crime committed using computers or a crime committed in the computer universe. And it's a global phenomenon causing real damage in terms of cost and social reputation to individuals and organizations. And the world in 2001 adopted the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime, a framework to guide signatory countries to develop local laws to regulate citizens on the best use of the cyber universe or the internet. Ghana also adopted this particular cybersecurity act, that is 2020, in line with the Budapest Convention to regulate and promote the safe use of the internet and related matters. Now, so tell us about this. What really is cybersecurity, and how is it connected to all these rules and regulations being adopted globally and locally?
Thank you. So as we usually use the word, the world is now a global
Village.
Yeah. And it became a global because of technology.
Yeah.
Or internet or computer.
Yeah.
So the world is globally connected through technology.
Yeah.
So it's a world on its own, and it's bigger than the crime in that universe, in that space. Is bigger than U.S. economy as of 2022.
What do you mean?
Crime committed on the cyberspace is bigger than U.S.
You mean
U.S. GDP.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So
that's huge.
That is a real threat and danger in that universe. So if you can travel from Ghana to US, you have to go in hours.
Yeah.
In hours.
Yeah.
Or even in days when you have to transit.
Yeah.
But with technology, I can be here, operate in US today.
Of course.
So like you read in the intro, the Budapest Convention was actually Russia was the country that was tasked to draft the proposal for the cybersecurity.
Hey,
so today when we look at the Ukraine and Russia war, you see that critically, cybersecurity play a major role in the war. So Russia will be in Russia and throw a bomb at a target in Ukraine. It became possible through technology. So that is the universe or the space we are talking about. So just as
why would Russia of all countries be the one to draft this law?
You know, Russia has, I think they head or they are the chair on the UN security. So Russia played a significant role in the UN security space.
Council.
So yes, so they draft the Budapest Convention, which was adopted by the signatory countries. So the cyber space or the cyber universe, you see, you are using mobile phone. I'm also using let's say this is Google Chrome. Someone is using his desktop. And we are connected through the magic of the internet. So that is the world we created. And things happen there. So our life now is like we are living on that space. In fact, there is a report that in the people of the world, everybody spend at least 2 minutes on the internet. We have about 8 million population in the world. So at least every individual spend 2 minutes on the internet. So you live in that world.
In a day, you mean? Or
in a day. In a day.
I see.
The 8 million population of the world spend at least 2 minutes. In that space. So that is
Wow.
another world we live in.
I see what you mean.
So we want to understand that is a new world we live in. And things happen there. Just as we are living in Ghana. And we know that there was a crime rate. At a point in time, the security people, armed robbers attacking people on their route to trade, Accra to Kumasi, or from my village to Ho. People attack them. So on that cyberspace that everybody spend at least 2 minutes on your journey on that space, you'll be attacked. So those are the threats or the security we talk about on that space.
So basically, that's now. Can you give us some of the cyber crimes?
Yes. So today, if you follow the news, Thursday, the Cybersecurity Authority issued a statement cautioning us on the coming, how do you call it, Valentine's Day, that there will be love scam
Oh, what is that? I didn't know about it.
So
Tell us about
trying
it.
to warn us
Mm.
that these are people. In fact, in one of my presentations, I said the cybercrime is a trade. It's a trade.
How
so
do you mean?
so in our study, we know that we call something dark world.
Yeah.
The dark world are people who live behind the
Yeah.
computers,
Yeah.
operate
Mhm.
and attack.
Yeah.
So these people, it's a business they do.
Okay.
So if I'm able to hack into your account, let's say a hacker or a dark world person is able to hack into Ghana's maybe infrastructure,
security infrastructure.
maybe our energy system,
Okay.
our water system, and our passport application, and our e-governance system. If he's able to hold it, he sell it to someone.
Yeah.
So that is, we call it ransom.
I see.
So he would capture your system and go and take money for ransom.
I see.
So that is what the Cybersecurity Authority is trying to warn us that in this Valentine's Day, people will tell you that, be my Valentine, take me out. They will offer love, but they are not real people that are offering love. And in fact, my encounter in my studies as trying to go into that world, to live in that world, there are occasions I have about, if you follow me, you see that I have more female friends.
I see.
Majority are not real people. They are pseudo people.
What does that mean?
So so as
they're
men,
pretending to
they pretend to be men or women that are in to love you. Those are the cybersecurity.
So is it that they love you, or you are using them for a study, or what? What exactly?
Yes, yes. So if you go into those, about a week ago or two, I accepted a friend request from a lady. We have never chatted, and the first conversation she was going to have with me was to send me a nude picture.
Oh my goodness!
So this is a crime. So in our cyber regulation or law, anyone who does that, showing of pornographic images, is a crime.
Pictures.
Yes. So, or cyber stalking,
which is what?
Which is that I have your number, sending you love messages. You are not interested, but daily I pursued you with messages of SARS or nude pictures.
I see.
Pursuing you. Some physically you might not know the person, or the person has not met you physically before, but you are pursuing this person either on Facebook.
Cyber stalking.
Cyber stalking.
Yeah, and the person is. So that's a crime.
That is a crime.
Really?
Yes. So the law provides that anyone who stalks you on that space,
you can report.
It's just like a guy chasing you to your house. Physically. You don't like it.
I see.
You can report to your elderly person in the community.
I see.
And that person is prevented. So someone who stalks you cyberly, you report to the police or the Cybersecurity Authority.
Okay.
Yes.
Just by sending their number to them.
You can physically walk to any police station and report that this guy is stalking me and I don't like it. And so the law, the police has a right to take action from there. Yeah.
But you said, for example, on your Facebook page, you have a lot of people who are pretending to be ladies.
Yes.
But how did you know this? And what action are you taking? Because they are. Is that a crime? Is that impersonation?
So impersonation is one of the crimes in the space. You ask of what crimes are committed.
Yeah.
So we'll be going into that.
Okay, that's fine.
So impersonation is also a crime on that space. So you pretend to be a woman when you are not.
No. Yeah.
So yes. So most of this, curiosity, right? You know, some few years back, one of our popular politicians, the threat he issued to people is that I will show your nude picture.
Oh.
So people, it's a business people do. So they can a political opponent wanting to bring you down, can send people behind the scene, use pictures of beautiful ladies. They take you on, and those people, if you take their contact on their WhatsApp, so they will write WhatsApp calls only or WhatsApp only.
Yeah.
You cannot call those people on voice call and they will answer.
I see.
So you can try it and see. So they pursue you in that line. So we call it's a business, a trade. So he does that. So when that lady follows you immediately, so in the installation of the Cybersecurity Authority, in fact, I encountered that in some few years and months back. Even 2 weeks ago, a lady contacted me, and then we started chatting. Then along the conversation is to ask for money. I don't have money. My gas is finished. Those are the questions. My mother is sick.
I've had that several.
Yes. Then they will engage you in video call.
Oh, okay.
Then they will start showing your part. In fact, they are not the real people showing you. In
I
the
see.
video call, they are playing you behind the scene. They are playing you a video of a naked woman or a half naked woman. They are not you are not chatting on video with a real person.
I see.
So you have to be a criminal to catch a thief.
Hey.
So yes,
because I'm not a criminal.
And you are not a criminal in that space.
So that's why I don't even allow any video calls in the first place.
Yes. So in fact, you are safe, you are guided. So you don't entertain it. So when we get to the precautions, you don't entertain such people.
I see.
Yes. If you are aspiring to become any social influence figure or political figure, you have to be guided.
Exactly. I mean, some of us in the public space, we know some of these rules.
Yes,
you know? Otherwise, people will just use your pictures
and bring you down.
Exactly. Yeah. Interesting.
And it's a crime actually.
Yeah.
It's a crime as provided in the Cybersecurity Act at 1038.
I see. If you're using other people's pictures, to do other things,
and trying to pursue or stalk people, harass people sexually.
I see.
Yes.
Interesting. Yes. Wow. So these are a few of such.
Yes.
Just yesterday, I saw a video. Our IT director in the university sent a video to us to just know one of the security threats as well. And that's about if you're charging your phone in a public square or a place, a public charger, you know. And he says there is a way that somebody can just enter into your phone if you're doing that, and then just see everything on your phone, get your phone numbers and all of that.
Just charging the phone.
Exactly, just by charging the phone.
That is another level of open threat in that space.
I see.
Yeah. So I say that cyber security, we should treat it just as we treat our physical security. So in your home, you have a gate.
Yeah.
You have a lock on it. You have a camera, and you have a person protecting your physical space. So it is that security that we must translate into our cyber space, because that is where
going to do that.
Yes, that is where our life is now. Our world now is on the cyberspace.
Whoa!
Every average citizen, adult citizen in the world now, live his life on that space, and security there. In fact, people's treasure are on that space.
Whoa.
You know, we have the Bitcoin,
cryptocurrency, and all of this.
So Bank of Ghana is trying to introduce the how do you call it, the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency, a digital currency. So if on your laptop, that is where your account is set up. So all the trading you do online is on that space. All your business account, all your transactions is on that space. So that is your world of treasure you must protect.
I see. Wow.
Yes.
Let's take a quick break and we'll be back to finish up this conversation. This is the Conrado Show. We are discussing issues of cybersecurity, cybercrime, and what you must do, or what you must know first of all, and what you must do in order to be safe. And the one I'm having this conversation with is James Senanu. He's a managing consultant with Senasoft Consult. Senasoft Consult is into cybersecurity. We take a quick break. We'll be back to continue. Do you have an interest and passion for the media? You see yourself excelling in the field of journalism and multimedia, but do not have enough time and funds to pursue courses in those fields. That is why the Heritage Christian College Media Training School was set up to give you an opportunity to train yourself for 4 months and get a 2-month opportunity for attachment at Truth TV. With our state-of-the-art studio and newsroom, experienced friendly lecturers in the field of journalism and conducive lecture halls, we offer students the chance to learn on the job with both practical and theoretical lessons. We offer courses in journalism such as newscasting, show hosting, voice training and phonetics, voice-overs, report filing, and many others. In the field of multimedia, we offer courses in cinematography, video editing, animations, studio management, master control room management, light and sound engineering, set design, graphic design, photography, and social media management. We offer intensive 1-week courses in communication essentials for professionals. We have both weekday and weekend courses. We are located behind Amasaman Stadium, in Accra. Heritage Christian College Media Training School gives you all the tips you need to succeed in the world of communication. Thank you so much for staying with us. It's still the Conrado Show, where we are discussing today an issue on cybercrime, what you must know and what you must do in order to be safe. The one we are engaging with is Mr. James Senanu. He's a managing consultant at Senasoft Consult. James, so before we went, you were telling us some of the things that we must do, but let's look at the vulnerabilities and the threats to our system. Yeah.
So, like day in, day out, you know, it's a business. I earlier say it's a business.
It's a business.
So constantly,
so people are actually ripping off. They are
Yes.
benefiting from this.
yes, it's
Really?
it's a $1 billion
Industry. Wow.
Yes, and there are guys who are behind it.
I see.
So, you know, if a girl said, or someone said, I have your nude picture, give me 10,000. If you don't do that, I'll leak it.
Yeah.
And for the, you know that maybe your wife is there,
Yeah.
and you are doing that behind the corner, and the reputation, the social reputation damage to your life, maybe your brand, you quickly pay that money.
Yeah. I see.
And so people engineer this behind the scene.
I see.
Yeah. So the
Wow.
vulnerabilities are day in, day out. They research. They look at what are the open spaces in the system. Then they use it to attack.
Wow.
So yeah, so we have to follow. We have to be social savvy. That is to say that we must watch what the industry watches, like the Cybersecurity Authority and Forbes, all those reporters. What they say are the new trends in vulnerabilities that are playing out.
Yeah.
So we can be guided on those lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
So day in, day out, they come up with new ways of attacking. So the tool they use most is social engineering.
What's that?
Yes, social engineering in the social studies, we say it's a way of molding people to think towards a common cause.
Okay.
So behavioral scientists will say,
Yeah.
so how to develop a society.
Yeah.
So that is a social in the study of social science. But in the IT world, social engineering is that someone playing on your intelligence to gather information from you to attack you cyberly or on the cyberspace.
How do you do that?
So
give us an example.
they do that. They play with authority. So many of the attacks we have in the space, my Facebook account has been hacked, my WhatsApp account has been hacked. They will call you, or the mobile money. They will call you. I am Kofi calling from MTN Ghana, head office. I am in charge of this. So he speaks with authority, telling you who he is. Managing director of East Legon branch of MTN. He will have information on you on this, on this. Then he will build a relationship with you. Okay. Oh, you are Kofi. So earlier, before we come online, I was telling you that you have just done the recognizance of me. So before they attack you, they have your name. They will dig behind you. Who are your friends? So he can call you and say, oh, you are a friend to Kofi, you are a friend to Ama, you were at, let's say, a restaurant or a hotel. So pictures we put online. So if you want to take a picture that you put online, make sure your geographical location is set off.
I see.
Because every picture you take, the location is tagged on it. So when you put it online, anyone in that space, if I pick your picture right now, there's a system I'll put it in it. When you take the picture, the time you take it will show. And then he can use it to trace you. And you are in that picture with a friend. So you mention the friend's name, building recognition. You were with Amma was my mate in the school. He will trace you and even to the school you attended.
So you mean we should turn
narrow
off
down
what aspect?
your geography, you know,
the location.
the location.
Okay, on the phone.
Yeah.
Location.
So mostly pictures you put online.
Right now, mine is off. Let me tell you. It's on. Let me tell
You
you.
can put it up.
So that nobody knows where I am right now.
Yes. So
I see.
yeah, so pictures we put on, we have to be careful what we put online and places we go.
Okay.
Don't be quick to show yourself that, oh, I'm here. Selfie, I'm here.
We love
They
doing that.
They will trace you and narrow you down. So once the person said,
But why should they be leading us by the nose? Why can't we live our free life? If
so,
I'm here. What's your problem?
So just as you protect your space,
I understand.
physically.
You should protect that
That
same
space on the
on
that
the
world.
digital space
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Yeah,
So-
those of us who love doing selfies, we call them salifus. You know, please. They
Yes,
say
yes.
they are stalking us.
Yes,
Okay,
they will follow you to trace you.
Yeah.
So they will build. That is the social. We are explaining the social engineering.
Yeah.
So he can tell you they create scarcity.
Yeah. What does that mean?
So
Scarcity
let's say
in
he's
terms of
selling
what?
a product, Valentine for winter. There is maybe a hamper. Oh, I'm doing
This promo.
a
and
promo.
it- yeah. and-
20 CDs.
Yes.
In fact,
I'm
you
looking
are the
at that.
luckiest person. It is left with only
Mm.
one. Artificial scarcity.
I see.
So if the thing is you like the thing,
Yeah.
and it's left with only one,
Yeah.
you quickly give out the money to
Money.
take it.
I see.
So send the money.
Yeah.
If not, if someone comes to buy,
Yeah.
you will lose it.
And mobile money too. I mean, the fraud on mobile money.
fraud on mobile
sometimes
money.
people call you and say, I've sent you money.
Yes.
Can you resend it and all of that? What should we do in
Yes.
terms
So
of
the
this?
messages come.
Mhm.
So messages that come from MTN
Mhm.
or any of the telcos
Yeah.
will come with the telcos name.
Yeah.
So most of the time, I have to several encounters when
Yeah.
they say, okay, send the transaction message.
Uh,
The message will not be coming from the telco. The message will be coming from him.
so say that again. You said normally they will request that send me.
So if you want to confirm that
Okay.
you indeed send the money to me,
So
so they will send you the message through their personal number.
Yeah.
Any transaction must come from the telcos.
Okay.
So know that is a real
Yeah.
threat.
I see what
Yes,
you mean.
yes. So it's fraud.
Yeah. And then also this WhatsApp thing, because you've been taking over people's WhatsApp accounts.
Yeah.
And then they say that I've sent you some code, just mention it to me and all
So
of that.
the recognizers start from here. He will call you, build your psychology,
Yeah.
play psychology on you.
Mhm.
In fact, he might have got access to someone.
Okay.
So that is what we are tracing the friends. He will attack you through your friend.
Really?
We call it phishing.
Okay. The phishing in terms of PHISH.
Yes. And
I've-
smishing.
I've seen that word. I never knew what it was.
Yes. So he want to attack you.
Yeah.
Maybe the group.
I see.
So he will attack you as individual in that group.
Yeah.
So he will say, "Oh, I am a member
Of this
of this
group.
particular WhatsApp group,
So many people have
and
called
I
me
am
on
the
that.
admin. He
Yes.
use the authority.
Yeah.
I am one of the admins.
And we are
And we
doing
are
some
upgrading the
Exactly.
system.
They keep saying that.
Yes, and
And
so
I'm like, no,
to
I'm
pro-
also an admin there. Nobody has told me
to
anything.
protect our members from hackers,
Yes.
we are linking everybody to that group through a specific code so that the
Code.
system will be protected.
Look at that. They are very smart.
So you agree because the person said, I am admin.
yeah.
So that is a social engineering.
Yeah. But
So
it
that
looks
is-
like they keep saying the same thing. So now
Exactly.
we know exactly. What
So
because once you start that, then I said, get off my line. I carry you up and block your line, then
Block
report
your
you to
line.
WhatsApp. Yeah.
Yes. So
Why don't they change their lines
they will change. They will change. Don't worry.
when they finish with
Yes.
the vulnerable
Yes,
people?
yes, they will change. So for instance, a friend shared a terrible story with me about the early this week.
Yeah.
She's dawn. I wake up 2 o'clock and I saw a message. Tell me I need money. Else I'll be in jail.
Oh.
She was keeping a money of her organization.
Yeah.
And
Was that
through-
in reality?
real. Just I'm talking about a week
Ago.
issue.
I see.
A real issue in Ghana.
Mm.
So you know when Jata Cement
Yeah.
came online,
Yeah. There were a lot
Jata
of-
Cement issued
scams.
several disclaimers
Yes,
and we don't
exactly.
listen.
I
So we have
see.
to be social savvy.
Uh-huh.
We have to follow what goes on around us on our social. You don't just go there
Yeah, just
and see
them.
the TikTok and come
all
back.
of that.
Read what people are saying.
Yeah.
So you see people, Jata Cement, from direct from
Exactly. Then they'll
Then-
put the prices and all of
yeah.
that.
So this guy was attacked, was lured into that.
Yeah.
We'll bring the cement from Jata Cement direct from factory. And this guy sent the money that the wife was keeping to these people. We are talking about thousands of CDs.
Oh.
Not 2,000, not 10,000.
I see.
Thousands of CDs. So I say, whoa. Then I need to do something. Maybe I have to go to the village and talk to my people.
Yeah.
These are the tricks. So the person said, I am Jata Cement representative. So he built, I don't know. People are also saying that is a myth. We will not believe that they use spirit to charm the people.
Like,
But this
seriously.
is psychology.
Yeah.
This is psychology. The person is playing on you.
Yeah.
Because he also needed the team badly. So we have to be careful. The prices they give, the juicy promises they make, diagnose it. Or better still, if you are not sure, discuss with a friend. So this friend, if he had
Okay.
discussed with the wife,
Yeah.
I know the wife is a very particular person. The
Uh-huh.
wife would have probed.
Yeah.
He never told the wife. Millions or thousands of CDs is gone into that. So this is a real issue.
I see.
And this is a trick. He said send the money. You will not send the money to his account that you will trace him. So you go to a merchant because the volume is big, 10,000, 20,000.
Yeah.
You will send the money through a merchant. And in the operation, he never went to one merchant, different merchants.
Yeah.
So these are real signs of danger that you must know.
Yeah.
So we must not be scammed once, twice. So you become a fool.
Yeah.
You become a fool.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
And then the final thing is about WhatsApp, which normally is hacked by people like that. We should do two-step verification process. Even Facebook is now asking for all of that.
Yeah.
Can you educate the public about that?
Yeah. So as a way of precaution, what we must do to be safe is that not as much as possible, as a matter of urgency,
we should
put two-factor verification on all your accounts, your Facebook, your Google, your WhatsApp, and even your phone.
Yeah.
You cannot trust even your friend. So we had this debate in my church. They say, must there be a secret that you must not tell your wife?
Okay.
And I remember in my undergrad, we were having the debate on whether or not you should share your password to your phone with your spouse. And the argument is no, from security point of view.
Okay.
Because someone who wants to get to you can pass through your wife.
I see.
Who is a friend to your wife? Who your wife trusts will get to you. So you don't share any of your digital
the password
keys to any friend.
I see.
So apart from setting up the two-factor verification, don't give your code, your password to even your wife, regardless of the trust.
I see.
Because you're a corporate manager, your company secret informations are on your laptop or on your phone. So if they get to it, your company is doomed forever.
I see.
Yeah, so we have to take every precaution.
Yeah.
Now our children, the devices we give them. In fact, I had a principle that I will not give a phone to my daughter until she's in the university. For a reason. One day I call a number. Then the man said, oh, this number is for his housemaid. And this girl, a young girl, the number, when the girl left, he eventually sacked the girl, but number of call he received, men stalking that child.
Just to get to the man.
So your child is vulnerable. Once you give your child a phone, it means that, to propose to a woman today is to have a contact. Face to face, some men have problems, but on phone you can easily test it. You can easily call and say it. So if you give a phone to your child, you are giving her out to easy vulnerable.
Okay.
Yes,
I see.
You leave her out. Then our space. So your security camera is there. As much as possible, make sure know the source of your internet service provider. Okay. I think our internet service providers, they protect at that space. So don't only connect to any network. You will be open to. Avoid accepting and clicking on links that you are not familiar with. And if you realize that you have clicked on a link mistakenly that you are not sure of, quickly turn off your data. Okay. If you are on a Wi-Fi, turn it off. If you are using your cell data, turn it off. In that moment, if you are online, they can only get you when you are online. Yes, it happens online. So once you are connected to the internet, you have to be extra careful what you click on, what you like, and what you share.
Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Hey, it's a lot, huh?
Yes.
Interesting.
So we call it isolation.
What does that mean?
So if we want to do a digital forensic on you, when we take, let's say the police is chasing after you because you have committed a crime,
which will never happen.
Which will never happen. Immediately police take hold of this phone. The police have to isolate the phone.
Because if they disconnect it from
from all connection online. If you are still connected online, the person can log in and disturb the information there. So that is for the security people anyway. Yes. So once you know that you are under attack, come offline. Go offline.
I see.
Yes, for a moment. So if your WhatsApp is attacked, quickly uninstall and download a new one. That one you must do it immediately.
I see.
So that your account will be restored, and notify all your group.
Close friends.
Yeah, so that person is taken care of. And this is what they do. So admins on our social media platform, that is especially WhatsApp, let's be watching. We must monitor the space. You are the senior security officer on that space. So immediately you see Kofi's number has changed. Immediately Kofi posts something which is unusual of Kofi. Know that person has that account has been hacked. Yes.
And I love what WhatsApp has now done to be able to give admins the opportunity to also delete that information for all members.
Yes.
Yeah, that is really, really good. That's the best thing that to me has happened on WhatsApp groups. And then it's email that has been my problem. If you send an email that is a wrong email, nobody has invented any system that I know of for you to retrieve that email. I don't know who. Maybe it should be you who should invent that.
Yes,
I don't know why. Why nobody has thought about it?
I'm sure the tech people is being worked on.
Oh, it's taking forever.
So we have a rule that what's a non-repudiation.
And see it then.
So you are responsible of what you send.
Hey.
So be sure what you are sending, because you can't retrieve it back, and you cannot call that one back.
Good one.
Yes. So you said I think there is a proverb in our local language that "wutu intesu" or whatever, you can't pick it back.
Okay.
When you fight on it, you can't pick it back. So whatever you say, you say online, you are responsible for it.
I see.
So you have to be careful what we say online. You have to make sure that what you are saying, you can say it physically.
Exactly. Yeah, I love that.
So email reversal, it will be done. I'm sure it's going to be worked on.
This area, because that's one. Interesting. If somebody wants to contact you for any clarifications or any issues, or to engage you in a discussion on this, how should they reach you?
Okay, so we can link up on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, my full name James Senanu is there. On Facebook, Togbi KBG the first.
Hey, how do you spell KBG?
Yes, the KBG. Yeah. So I think I have to put this disclaimer. Well, maybe people would have to follow me on Facebook, but for security reasons, but why not? I am not a still chief. I only put my grandfather's spirit and title. I want to live after him, so
that's
I'm using
the
Togbi first. I am not in real life.
How do you spell the Hebeji?
Hebeji is XHEBIDZI. Hebeji. Literally translated that you cannot be angry forever. So it translates to be humility. So a bird in the Ebe is her.
Exactly.
BG, angry or annoyed. So a bird that is angry, he cannot fly with its nest. So you go back and come back to your nest.
I see.
So if you are a child in a home, no matter how stubborn you are, you will go and come back. Like the prodigal son in the Bible. He took his portion, he went and came back. So it's to say that whatever happens, you will go and come back home.
So be humble.
Be humble.
I see.
So that is a strong name. Yes,
so those are the two.
Yes, so you can also contact me on 02710881104. 02710881104. Yes.
Awesome. So thank you very much. Maybe we'll continue this conversation when there are other things that I can do my research on some new threats that people are reporting, and then we'll come and then continue this discussion.
So like cybersecurity authorities said to us that we should watch out for Valentine's scam. They list about 5 areas attacks. And we should be smart what people discuss with. Immediately the person call you and towing those areas using authority, trying to tell you, I know somebody related to you.
I see.
You should come to your senses and know this guy is going somewhere. You quickly disconnect. And the mobile fraud, selling online. If you look at the price, be careful. And why would you pay money before item is delivered to you? In fact, all Jumia, unless the international one that you have to pay before they deliver, locally, they will say, they take delivery before you pay. So anyone who you are dealing with on any of the social media trading platforms that says pay before I deliver, the person is a scam. They must deliver before you pay.
Awesome.
let us be safe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
I am
very
grateful
much.
for the opportunity. God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah, so James Senanu is a managing consultant with Senasoft Consult. It's a cybersecurity company, and you can engage him on discussions around this particular topic. And we will also be bringing him from time to time to educate us more on the latest in this particular field. The Conrado Show is brought to you in association with the Conrado Group and then also Heritage Christian University College right here in Amasaman, Accra. Thank you very much. I am Conrad Kakraba. Bye-bye for now.